Yo, what's bro? LeBron James has finally told the Lakers, yo, I'm good, bro. Let's move on. I'm going to play for somebody else. Which means two things, right? That means that the Lakers ain't willing to bend and give him what he want. And it also means that LeBron James ain't ready to retire yet, bro. Still. Now let's look at the teams that I feel like would be the best fit for him in 2026. Now we know the teams that he not going to, right? He not going to the Nets because they ain't got enough. He not going to the Hornets because they ain't got enough. He not going to Chicago because who want to go and play in the cold? And plus, they ain't got enough. He not going to the Grizzlies because, yo, listen, we already heard him say how he feel about playing in Memphis. Right? He don't like the hotels. He don't like being in Memphis. So he not going to Memphis. Next, what we got? The Bucks. They ain't got nothing up there. And don't nobody want to go play in the cold. New Orleans. He not going to New Orleans because they got a history of having good players on the team, but not being able to get it done. He ain't going to New Orleans. He not going to OKC because OKC already got their team together. Right? Probably the second best team in the West. And if you add LeBron to that team, it's going to mess up the whole chemistry that they got going on over there. Plus, I can't see LeBron playing in a small city. Portland, they got a whole bunch of guards up there. They need to figure out their roster and get all that together before they try to bring in a star. The Spurs. Now, just like OKC, the Spurs already got their team together, bro. They not going to put LeBron in the mix to mess up the chemistry that they got going on over there. Nah, I just don't see it. He not going to Toronto because he got too much business going on in the U.S. to be outside of the country and having to cross the border every time he need to come in for a business meeting. He ain't going to Utah because don't nobody want to play in Utah. He not going to Denver because Denver already got Aaron Gordon. Nah, that's not going to work. He not going to Orlando because they ain't got enough over there. Now, the Knicks, people might say the Knicks is good, but hear me out. The style of play that the Knicks plays is not a good fit for LeBron. It's too run and gun right now. The man 40-something years old. He ain't going to be able to keep up with Brunson and them out there. He not going to the Knicks. Plus, to play in New York, you got to have tough skin, bro. And LeBron ain't really that guy. And we know he not going to the Lakers because he already told them to move on. Now, these teams right here, I feel like would be a good fit, but not necessarily a championship team, right? Like, I feel like if he go to Atlanta, that'd be a good fit. The team need vets. They need somebody to play in the post, need somebody who good around the paint, and LeBron could be that perfect fit. Plus, playing in a major city, he could also get direct flights in and out to LA from Atlanta Airport. That could work well for him. Cleveland. If he goes back home to Cleveland and match up with Mobley and Mitchell and put together a real big three, because I don't know what Harden was doing over there, but them three together would be a real big three, and that would be a great team right now. Golden State needs to add more to the team, right? And that more needs to be somebody who's ready to play right now and ready to win right now. Their window for winning is damn near closed. They ain't got time to be trying to develop players right now. The Clippers. Hear me out, bro. Match up well with Ingram. You know, they got Ingram over there now. He gets to stay in LA, right? I feel like at this stage in his career, being able to stay home is good for his career and for his mental health, right? Happy wife, happy life. And Miami, yes. Miami would be a top-heavy team. That's what they call it, right? With Giannis, LeBron, and Bam. But we talking about three big men that are versatile players, right? I think if you put them three together, they'll figure it out. The Pacers, bro. The Pacers need some size right now, right? And if Halliburton come back, let's be real. He's not going to be 100%. He's going to need some time to adjust to getting back into the NBA. And LeBron could be that perfect person to take over the game Just for a little while. Take over the game while Halliburton sit down and get rest. So that could work. Now, these next teams, bro, I feel like if LeBron go over here, they win in the championship. Let's start it off with the Pistons, bro. We already seen what this young team is capable of, right? Some people had them going all the way this year. But if you look at that team, it's still something missing. And that something could be the leadership of LeBron James, bro. You put a bunch of young, hungry players on a team with LeBron, that could be something special, bro. Houston got a mix of young, hungry players, and they got vets. And yeah, they old, right? But finally getting to see LeBron and KD play together on the same team would be special, bro. It'll be special. And I feel like some way, somehow, them two together on the team will figure out a way to get it done. You know what I mean? Kind of like when the OGs play the cousins at the family reunion. Somehow the OGs always win. You know, they always pull it off. Dallas. If you match up Kyrie, Cooper Flag, and LeBron on the same team, that's a great team, bro. They just got a new coach, so LeBron could be there to help fill the gaps in the locker room while the new coach get acquainted with the ways of the NBA, right? Because he's coming over from the NCAA. The Wizards, bro. Trae Young hitting that stage in his career, like that second half of his career, where I know the only thing on his mind right now is winning a championship, bro. And then you put him together with two champions, LeBron and Anthony Davis. That's the recipe for a championship, bro. Plus, they got the number one pick. It's game over. It's game over in Washington. Boston, bro. Right now, hopefully, they find a way to keep Jaylen Brown over there. And if they do, teaming LeBron up with Tatum and Brown is a championship right away, bro. 3 players who know how to get it done. And that would be the ultimate get back for LeBron to go win a championship in Boston and tie Kobe. It's the ultimate get back on the Lakers, bro. But the number one team that I feel like LeBron should go play for, and I feel like is the best team for him to play for, is the Timberwolves, bro. Listen, just imagine, right? Anthony Edwards, LaMelo Ball, and LeBron on a team. That's a crazy big 3. You add Gobert and all the other young players they got on that team, we might be talking about the best team in the NBA, bro. And no other team in the NBA would be able to handle that amount of skill and that amount of basketball knowledge, bro.